Hey folks, I'm Papa Texas on YouTube from Texas, and you're watching TJV.
Morning, Diesel. Morning, Diesel. Hey. Hey, come here. Talking to you, buddy. Everyone is very happy to see you this morning, buddy. Very happy. Look at this. You are the star, man. So I'm here in Alexandria, Minnesota. We got a long 2 days ahead of us yet. We're going all the way down towards Statesville, North Carolina, and then down to Cleveland and Mount Holly, North Carolina after that. 3-drop load. We'll reload and figure out where we got to be from there. It's going to be 2 full days of driving, at least 620 miles a day. It's gonna be fun. Just on the west side of Minneapolis here, trying to turn onto the 94 from the 694. That actually went a lot smoother than it usually does. Usually people forget the meaning of signals at that corner. There's a very tight corner. I think they could make it a little better. But I think people left on ramp to I-94. People forget that when you're on the on-ramp merging onto a new freeway, the people already on the freeway turning off the freeway have the right of way, and you must yield to them. And they always think that they can just push their way in. Like you see here, I'm merging onto a freeway. The people already on the freeway have the right of way. They're not required to do anything to help me get into the lane. It's courteous if they slow down, help me, but if they are unable to, it's my responsibility to get into traffic safely, you know what I mean? So many people think that, oh, they can just barge right in and it's your responsibility to make room. I'm sorry, if there's no room, there's no room. It's not my problem. But I'm not saying... Continue 18 kilometers. I'm not saying not to be courteous. We should still try to let everybody flow in properly, you know, a zipper merge they call it. You know, one comes in, one goes. One comes in, one goes. Look at this. Woo! There's my future truck right there. That is beautiful. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I would go back to owner-operator for that. Definitely. I'm even going to give the little flash ruse to come back in. See if he says thank you. And he did. What a guy. What a great guy. He's got a great truck, means he's a great guy. You can always judge a man based on his truck. I'm just kidding. Well, it's sort of true, right? You can tell he really loves trucking. Spent a lot of money on that thing. What are you doing on the shoulder, driver? Oh, he's got his cones out. He didn't put them out right again. They're on the right side at least. Why do you have 3 if you're gonna hide the other 2 behind the first one, right? You're supposed to be angled, starting from the ditch, moving towards your truck and towards the road. Angle traffic around you. So often I see people put out their triangles backwards. The first triangle they'll put like right beside the lane, and then they'll move progressively closer to the truck and closer to the ditch. Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to move traffic into you? Oh well. Oh well. All we can do is just point and, well, we shouldn't point and laugh, but we'll point and shake our heads. We're in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, it's just milk everywhere. Milk and cheese everywhere. Still got another like 6 hours that I want to drive today yet, so we'll be driving late into the night again. Got a late start though, yesterday, which makes every day a late start on this trip now. But that's okay, I'd rather drive at night. Less traffic to deal with, you know. Once you get out of the bush here in Wisconsin into Illinois, there's less wildlife you gotta worry about. Just entered the giant metropolis, I'm serious, the giant metropolis of Chicago, Illinois. Massive city. Tell you what. We should be able to get through without incident though, since it's nighttime, but you have to remember, it's nighttime, that's when the drunks are on the road. And there's always a few, here and there. I've only ever seen the one that I told you about a few weeks ago. That was exceptionally bad. I had to call him in, he was in Illinois, or she, driving all over the road, and by the time the police caught up to him and pulled him over, they were up in Wisconsin already. This was on the way back home. I think it was the last time I was in the States, right? But yeah, Chicago can be a very interesting city to drive through. As you can tell right now, not much traffic. I like slipping through here at night. It's during the day. It's just, bring a helmet, you know, bring a helmet. This guy's tarp is blocking his taillights there. Or something. Oops. What a mixed-matched load, eh? Just a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, just throw whatever you want on there, Jay. Just throw it all on there. I'll take it. I'll take her. Oh yeah, throw a tarp on it. Let's go. Wonder where he's from. Trucking down here in the States is different than trucking in Canada. One day I'll make a video dedicated to just to the differences. But the main differences are the highways. The highways in the States are a lot more advanced and they are superior to ours in Canada. I can admit that, alright, as a Canadian. We're not ashamed to admit we're number 2 when it comes to highways. At least I'm not. Even the freeways that we have in Ontario and Quebec pale in comparison to the freeway systems they got in the States. The only ones in Canada that I would say would even come close to comparing to the United States systems are the Maritimes. They actually got some really good freeway systems out there, though New Brunswick could use a little bit of help past Moncton, but that's just for, you know, potholes and stuff. The roads itself make sense. The exits, the on-ramps, the off-ramps make sense. But you go into Ontario, I don't like their on-ramps and off-ramps. It's always like a backwards loop, and I like when you just, you know, you go up the ramp on one side, go down the ramp on the other side. Does that make sense? Plus all the interchanges here, you can see that another freeway is, or another highway anyways, is intersecting with us right here.
1.7 kilometers. Keep right on to I-290 East.
Oh, these are new ones. They're building new bridges here. See, Canada, take note. They're building bridges over the road so that you don't have to put stoplights. Talking to you, Western Canada. Bridges, they're magical. I know, we're building some in Winnipeg right now. We're very excited. Our north perimeter is getting a bridge. Very excited. Very excited. We could still use a bridge, you know, on the south perimeter at, I don't know, every road. Everyone eventually comes to a fork in the road. Been driving for most of the day already and into the night. About 7 hours or so. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another 4 hours available to me if I want them. And I want them. We're past Madison, Wisconsin. I believe we're almost in Beloit, Wisconsin, and the border with Illinois. Once you get over to the Illinois side, it's South Beloit, Illinois. South Beloit, South Beloit, South Beloit, Illinois. South Beloit, Illinois. Slow down there, buddy. Man, we're in the rest area here. You just clip it. You see that? Jeez. We see you in there, Diesel. We see you hiding in the shadows. You think we don't? But there you are. How's your mouth doing, buddy? It's all healed up already, eh?
Drive 37 kilometers.
Right. Okay. She always does that. Let's see. How is it doing here? No more bump, eh? Good boy. I guess the drugs worked. Sometimes drugs are good, okay? Sometimes. Only if the doctor gives them to you. And only if you do with them what the doctor says to do with them. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. By the looks of it, we're gonna be just on time. We got just enough time to finish our day tonight, stop for our 10 hours, and then drive a full day tomorrow with our half-hour break and a couple of extra bathroom breaks in between. And then get to our customer late that night. I'm gonna try to go right to the customer and sleep right there so that I can be there for them in the morning. I have to unload the freight that I have here for them at 7 a.m. Thursday morning. 7 a.m. And then the other two are first come, first serve. So what's probably gonna happen, we're gonna deliver and be in the dock at 7 a.m. Then we're gonna go back to bed and have a nap. One thing I like about the petrol stopping centers and the TAs, they all have nice big truck shops. Every single one of them. Just got the weasel out here on a walk. Going around looking at all the different trucks. You know, I don't think I've seen a Western Star like mine driving for an American company yet. Do they not sell Western Stars in the United States? It's becoming to be quite a popular truck in Canada. I'm seeing it quite often up there. But I've noticed just now walking around the parking lot here with Diesel, there's no Western Stars like mine. No Western Stars at all, period. I'm wondering, is it a Canadian brand? Look at all these trucks here. Not one Western Star except mine. Strange, eh? Oh wait, there's a Western Star there, right? Yeah. But this is an older model here. That's an older model. Okay, so they do have some. It's got Ohio plates. Huh. What do you think, Diesel? Oh, well, it was a full 10.5 hour day. 10.5 hour day. Where are we? Where are we? I should know this stuff. Where are we? Mandy! Where are we? Not found. She doesn't even know where we are. Okay, we're gonna have to ask Google. Google! Google! Where are we, Google? Google! 1 second here. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. It's refreshing. Finding out where we are. I apologize. Oh, hurry up! You have full bars LTE service. Don't give me this. Okay, Remington, Indiana. Where we're gonna rest our heads tonight. It was a good day. You know, I love your roads down here in the States. I love your systems of highways. Like I was talking earlier, if I left it in the vlog, I was talking about how I love the way you set them up. Like pavement is pavement. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, it's the same. But the way you guys set up your interstate system, the easy on ramps, easy off ramps, around the entire country, connecting everything with no stops, overpasses. Genius. Brilliant. Probably more expensive than I even want to imagine. But they're amazing and they're worth it. I wish we could do that. Maybe one day we will once we get more people in our country. I really wish in Canada they would give us more incentive to have more children. What I mean by that is I wish they made it easier and more affordable for a Canadian-born family to have more children. So that as our workforce demand grows, we can fill those new jobs with Canadian-born people, right? Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense? I don't know, I'm tired. So, you know, there's... Oh, somebody's messaging me. Moses, what are you still doing awake? Moses messaged me. Moses! You're vlog bombing me. Oh, he's talking about my Trucker Josh Goes to Alberta vlog, my first video I ever made. Anyways, I am going to say goodnight to you here right now. Right now. Okay, in a little bit, Diesel, hey, wanna say goodnight? No? Okay. We're gonna start from right here. Tomorrow we're gonna get to our destination. I'm gonna try to get right to the customer so I can sleep right at the customer. Right there. We'll get up at 7 a.m., deliver. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen from there. I'll see you tomorrow.